All right, I think we are live. Hey, everybody, I'm Trevor Maxwell. I am founder of Man Up to Cancer, and we are stuck in the man cave on a Friday in May. It's really pretty out here in Maine this morning, but still cold, so awesome. I am honored today to have Scott Clark. Scott is 72 years old. He lives with his wife in South Bend, Indiana. He's just finished up treatment for colon cancer, same type of cancer that I've been in treatment for. He is a U.S. Navy veteran, and he is a retired machine shop supervisor. Welcome to Stuck in the Man Cave, Scott.
Welcome. I'm glad to be here.
All right. So Scott is a member of the Howling Place, which is the Howling Place is a Facebook group that we have for guys who are impacted by cancer. And Scott joined the group a while back on Facebook, and he has come in and he has brought such a great spirit and attitude to the group. And we're going to get to that in a minute. But to just get started out, Scott, when were you diagnosed with colon cancer?
April 19th of last year.
So April 19th, 2019. So it's been about a year.
Right. I remember well because it was my son's birthday.
Oh, so totally out of the blue for you, or had you been?
Totally out of the blue.
And what have you?
I was having some bleeding problems, but I've had hemorrhoids before, so I didn't think anything about them. And
yep.
I seriously thought about not even having a colonoscopy because I was 72, and they all say you don't need it after that, but I went ahead and had it, and I'm glad I did.
Good thing you did, right? So
yes.
Did you have surgery, then chemo?
No, I had radiation, chemo, then surgery.
Got it. And then some more mop-up chemo?
Yeah, and more surgery.
So it's been quite a year for you, but now you just finished, you did your last treatment. So what's your status now? What is the outlook for you for going?
They're telling me I'm NED.
So for those of you who are listening, NED is no evidence of disease. It's kind of the holy grail for us cancer folks. So Congratulations. That's awesome.
Thank you. That it's the doctor's way of being a chicken and not saying you're cured, so you don't get sued.
Yeah, exactly. We're familiar with that. So you have 11 grandkids. This is they're between the ages of 1 and 22.
Right, roughly.
Roughly. So a lot of grandkids to keep in touch with. For those of them who are old enough to sort of understand what you're going through, how have they been dealing with this, and how have they been coping with it?
The one granddaughter, she's been very concerned. She graduates this year. She's going to IU for occupational therapy.
Awesome.
So she's kind of knows the medical end of the world. The other ones have been concerned, but they're kids, and I let them be kids. My son hasn't. He and I talk all the time, but we very seldom talk about the cancer, just because he said, if something's wrong, you're going to tell me. And I said, yep.
Absolutely. So let's jump into the Howling Place. So how did you hear about the group?
It was, I am a member of Blue Hope Nation, and I saw someone mention it on there. I don't know who it was.
I'm guessing that would be our good buddy Joe Bullock, but just a guess.
It might have been. Yeah, I'm not sure, but.
Okay. So you came over and checked it out?
And I came over, and checked it out and saw what your guys were doing, and I liked it from the beginning. And then as I got more into it, with the Zoom and all that, I really liked it.
Yeah. So your wife has helped you get online. You're using Messenger, you're texting, you're doing stuff with your grandkids. You're also on our Zoom calls for the Howling Place. Now, for an Indiana country boy, you're starting to put off a little bit of a San Francisco techie vibe. How do you feel about stepping into this world of technology?
I kind of like it, and it's kind of scary too at the same time.
Hey, me too.
I'm old-fashioned, I'm old, I'll admit it. I kind of like the letter writing, go back to the pen and pencil and put it in the mailbox.
Absolutely. But you're rolling with it. Like you're finding it helpful to connect with people online. Yeah.
Right. And it's one of those things where, like it or not, you got to do it.
So every day I look forward to your posts in the group.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for doing that. I'm going to read. So Scott comes on. He usually says, good morning to you. Only you guys can make this a good day for yourselves. Something like that. A little motivational nugget. So some of the ones that that I've read from him lately are top of the morning to you, Pack. Remember, only you can make it a good day. Stay safe. Every day may not be good, but there is something good in every day. And then this one recently, which I really smiled at, which was, if your path demands you walk through hell, walk as if you own the place. Now that kind of captures a fierce attitude that some of us are looking for first thing in the morning when we're just getting going and things can be a little bit like, it's a little bit of a slog. But so yeah, tell me about those little pieces, those little nuggets that you find and share.
It's just they hit me as right, and it hits me like I should share it because it's something that I think the group needs. And we all need, while we're going through this, we all need motivation. We all need to look at something, and we've got to realize that today is going to be hell, but there's going to be a good part of the day somewhere, even if it's when they say, okay, you're hooked up for the next 46 hours, get the hell out of here. It's you got to look at the little things.
100%. That's what, and I love it. So please keep it up. You mentioned, we had talked a little bit before this call on the phone. You had mentioned what you are really appreciating about the group, and you mentioned the word friendship. Can you talk just a little bit about what you're getting out of the group yourself?
I'm just getting to know people that are going through the same thing.
Yeah.
That understand what I'm going through. Not that my wife or other friends don't care and they want to help, but it's hard for them to understand the moods you go through, the feelings you go through, because there's some pretty dark days in this.
100%. And it's, case in point, you and me, like you came into the group, I immediately felt a connection, which I do with, all the guys that come in there, but it's, I talked to you for the first time on the phone this morning, and it felt like I'm talking to an old friend. Mm-hmm. And I think because we can kind of jump ahead, like, hey, you've been through this, I've been through this. We have this thing that it's really hard to describe.
Right. It's very similar to servicemen. We all have a bonding.
Right.
And that bond's going to stick with us till the day we die.
I'm going to try to keep under our 10-minute deadline. So I'm going to jump ahead, and I'm going to put you, Scott, into the Stuck in the Man Cave hot seat. Are you ready?
Sure.
Okay. This is where we do random questions. Things can go into cancer territory, or they might not. Probably not. If you had to choose one animal to help you win a fight, which animal would you choose?
A wolf.
Yes. What place in the U.S. would you most like to visit that you have never visited before?
Ooh, that I've never visited before. That's really hard because I've been all over the U.S.
Is there anywhere you haven't been that you thought, man, maybe you'd like to get to? And if you have been everywhere, then a place you'd like to go to again?
Oh, I'd definitely like to go back to Utah.
Great.
Out west.
Have you ever caught something on fire while you were cooking?
Oh yeah. Yes.
But you didn't. But your beard is still intact, and maybe it grew back after that.
I ended up repainting them at my parents' kitchen because of it.
Wow. See, I did not prepare that, people. Rank these superheroes: Batman, Spider-Man, Superman.
Probably Superman.
Last question. What county in Indiana is home to the largest concentration of covered bridges? If you don't know this, it's
Brown County.
I have the answer. I am told that it's Park County with 32 covered bridges.
Oh, Park County. Okay, my wife just corrected me too. She's sitting over here mouthing it.
Janice knows that it's Park.
Yeah, she looked like a fish out of water, you know. But
Been there.
I want to come. If I come, I have not spent any time in Indiana except for passing through. When I went to college at Iowa, so I would pass through. But I'd love to get out there and see you guys. I'd love you guys to come to Maine. If you haven't spent any time up here, we'd love to have you back when things maybe get back to normal a little bit.
We'd like to be there too.
Park County's
Park County is nice. We haven't been to Maine per se. We've been to Maine, but not just kind of driving through.
Well, you always have a place here. And thank you so much for being part of the group. Thanks for coming on. Great job.
All right. Thank you, sir. Have a good one.
Bye-bye.